Welcome back, my beautiful people. I am just receiving news that the Caribbean airspace, the entire airspace of the Caribbean, Venezuela and the Southern Caribbean in particular, can experience a shutdown this weekend. A notam has been in effect, has now been issued. Now, this is very significant. A notam is an aviation emergency alert, alerting pilots of commercial aircrafts that, or all types of aircrafts, that the usual flying should be changed, or usual operation should be changed, because something severe is happening. All right. So a notam is now in effect for Venezuela, the airspace of Venezuela and the Southern Caribbean in particular. The report says the United States FAA has just issued a full notam for the entire Metica FIR. My apologies if I pronounce this incorrect. The airspace covering all of Venezuela and much of the Southern Caribbean, warning pilots to exercise extreme caution due to a rapidly worsening security situation and heightened military activity in and around Venezuelan territory. The alert is stark. Threats now pose a potential risk to aircraft at all altitudes, including overflights, arrivals, departures, and even planes on the ground. My God. This notam comes into force today, November 21st, 2025 at 17:43 and remains active until February 19th, 2026, a 90-day high-risk designation across the region. A U.S. federal agency does not issue warnings like this lightly. Something significant is unfolding over Venezuela, Venezuelan skies, and the entire Caribbean should pay attention. So, brothers and sisters, just like that, the Caribbean as we know it is changing right before our very eyes. The zone of peace that we were all accustomed to is no longer. This is no laughing matter, guys. This is no laughing matter. This is not a time, as I told you guys, for politics. This is a time to secure yourselves. As you can see, the Caribbean is now placed under, for me, that's like a curfew, you know, and this is from the time frame that they have given to us, we can expect a war to break out. This is, I believe, the appointed time for what we did not want, for what we were praying for not to happen. This is an appointed time. They are telling us exactly that this, what we don't want in the Caribbean, is about to happen. So I don't want to be too hype, as some people criticize and say I'm too hype, but I'm trying to do this in the best calm way I could, in the best possible way I can. But as I told you guys, this is not a wait. Some people are saying I'm going to wait and see. This is not a wait and see game. It is not something that will, if it will happen, it is when, and it will happen shortly. As we are seeing this, this could even, something can take place over the weekend. So look out over the weekend. As I tell you guys, those of you who have not made preparations, because I'm telling you, prepare, because there will be a shortage of a lot of things, because aircraft does not only carry people. This notam warning is not only for commercial aircraft or that, but bringing in tourists into the Caribbean. It is for aircraft that transport our food, transport even basic items, okay, for our vehicles. And you know, some of us who are depending on mails from overseas that we may have ordered, a lot of things going to get disrupted. You know, a lot of things going to get disrupted. This will have a significant disruption on our economy, and people will, for me, basically the supermarkets will run empty. You know, because when the airspace is shut down, it's like your economy is shut down. All right, because we depend heavily. Much of our economy depend heavily on aviation, not just boats, but this will not only affect the aircraft as well, but the boats as well. As we can see, you know what is happening in our Caribbean waters. So guys, terrible times are here in the Caribbean. And as soon as I receive more and more information, I will let you guys know. But this is action mode now. This is time for action mode. Do not wait and see. Do not be passive about what is going on. This is action mode. Start getting your plans and your emergency, how to say, get your plans, all right. Your plans, your emergency kit, whatever it is, your everything, all right. Get it in place right now. Get it in place. Start to consider activating all of those necessary things that you will need to go through these terrible times that we are experiencing here in the Caribbean. I am sorry for fear mongering some of you, as you say that I'm fear mongering, but I'm telling you, much of what we have been talking about, Ernest Toby Cook, myself, and maybe other YouTubers, much of what we have been talking about is unfolding, is coming to pass. But there are some people, I don't know, boy, I don't know. They just in the bubble, and they're not ready to face the reality. Come out of that bubble and that la la land that you are in. And the reality is staring us in the face. This is not La La Land. This is not some Cinderella fiction story right now. This is reality. So as soon as I get more information, I will let you go, guys. I'll let you know as soon as possible. Keep you updated. So stay safe. Until then, take care.